Well, this is the latest addition to my little collection of guns of the old American West. And officially, this is an Umarex Legends Cowboy rifle. And it is a CO2 powered air rifle. So why did I say officially? Well, what it actually is, as far as I can tell, is a pretty damn good replica of a Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle. And it's pretty amazing. I'm assuming the reason it doesn't have the Winchester endorsement is that Winchester have endorsed another company, I think it's Walther, who also make air rifles, and these are replicas of Winchester lever action rifles. So I'm assuming that's why Umarex can't use the Winchester tag on this. But it is a very, very nice piece of kit, and we're going to take a closer look at it. Now, the standard model Winchester 1894 lever action rifle had a 20-inch barrel. This is fractionally under that, but it'd be nitpicking to say it isn't a 20-inch. It's pretty damn close. This is a very, very good replica as far as I can tell. It's got the ring for the saddle strap, and it's got the proper lever action, and it is really, really nice. The stock and the forestock are imitation wood. That's not real wood. The rest of it is metal construction. Now, this rifle's been out for quite a while, several years I believe now, and I did know about it, and I really, really liked it. But what put me off getting one was this is sold as a BB only rifle. So that's why I really didn't pay it too much attention. But I recently watched a review by Andy from Andy's Airgun Reviews, and I'll put a link in the description to that video, where he reviewed this rifle and he perfectly successfully used it with pellets. So I thought, right, excellent, that's what I want. BBs just, they cause too many ricochets, and I shoot indoors, so it's not really ideal. Pellets are much better from my perspective. But this gun apparently fires absolutely fine with pellets. It uses the cartridge system, so if I'll zoom in on that, just like the ASG Schofield and the Umarex Colt. So you have these dummy cartridges which are hollow, and they have a little seal in the end, and you load your BB or pellet in that end. And this is where this replica is amazing, in my opinion. It has the King's loading gate, as designed by Nelson King way back in, was it 1860, 1866, 1868, something like that. Simple design but brilliant. So it has the loading gate as the standard Winchester 1894 did, and you load the cartridges, the dummy cartridges, into the tube magazine just as you would on the original 1894. Now I'll swing around so you can see. There's the tube magazine underneath the barrel. Now, that magazine holds 10 rounds, which is considerably more than the original rifle would have held, but you've got to remember that these cartridges are much shorter than the actual cartridges which would have been used in the gun, and the number of rounds that the tube magazine can hold is dependent on, obviously, on the length of the round. You know, the longer the round, the less it can hold. So obviously, after loading these with your ammunition of choice, you simply load just like you would the original rifle. And as I said, it will take 10 shells, but I'm not going to put them all in now. And it's as simple as that. But this is the part I really like about this rifle. It works exactly the same way as the original. That brings the lifter up. It takes a cartridge out of the magazine tube, lifts it up into the breech, the bolt comes back, cocks the hammer, and you're ready to go. Hammer's been cocked. Absolutely brilliant. But of course, the other thing about it is it ejects shells just like the original Winchester. Amazing stuff. Okay, so the gas system. Unsurprisingly, the gas is in stock, and there is a, let's move the gun around a little bit and see how well you can see that. There is a little, designed to be used with a penny or something, depress, turn, and then you can remove the butt. That has the standard Allen key fitting in it. This is very heavy, there's a big lump of cast aluminium there. And what you do is, quite simply, you take this out. There we go. So this piece comes out, and you put two CO2 cartridges in. One goes in like that, and the other one goes in with that end like that. So this piece of aluminium here obviously has a seal in it to break the seal on the gas canister. Basically, you put them in, screw this back in, and then put the butt plate back on again, and you're ready to go. So, safety. Okay, well, it has two safeties. This is another, they've really gone to town on the detail. I'll take you in a little bit closer so you can see. It actually has the original safety that was used on the original rifle. Now, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. Probably not. Let me tip the gun up a bit. Let's come in a little bit further. There we go. And I'll get my pointy stick. Right. Now, I'll tip the gun up. Can you see that little tiny pip just there? Coming out of the lower tang. Now that will only allow the gun to fire if that's depressed. So you have to pull up this to depress that pin, otherwise the gun won't fire, just like on the original. Now, the Umarex air rifle replica also has the standard kind of switch safety, and that is on the top tang here, and that's forward for safe and back for fire. So it's well covered from the point of view of safeties. Specification wise, it's almost identical in length to the original. It's just shy of 38 inches, which is exactly what the original gun was. Now, weight wise, obviously it's going to be lighter. You know, on the original, the stock and the forestock would have been solid wood, and that would have made the gun considerably heavier. But it's still reasonably weighty, as all the rest of it is metal. The Umarex replica weighs in at 2.5 kilos, which is about 5.6 pounds. Whereas the original gun was 3.1 kilos, which is about 6.8 pounds. So it is a bit lighter, but as I said, that can be covered by the weight of the solid wood stock and the forestock. So in the original. But I think it's an amazing replica. They've done a fantastic job on this air rifle. Oh, I'll show you the sights. Let's go in, close in a little bit on that. Yes, it's got adjustable front sights. They are adjustable for elevation. Let's tip the gun up. We can have a look. So you can slide this little lever here forwards or backwards, and that will raise or lower the front sight. And I believe the original gun had something similar. I don't think it's exactly the same on the replica, but it's very, very close to what the original gun had. Well, I think that's about it for the Umarex Legends Cowboy rifle, or more accurately, a replica of a Winchester 1894 lever action. Now, I haven't actually fired this yet. This is literally just fresh out of the box. I thought I'd do the video first before I put any gas in or anything. But I'm very much looking forward to giving this a go. So, there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this little video on the Umarex Legends Cowboy rifle. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers!